Well, this is the other 88, and I just was checking the sweeps and the run channel ending here on this, and I think I don't have to cut mine. I think it's just the way it is. This will need probably new weather stripping one day. It needs a new top. So some nice little holes. I'm gonna buy a patch kit. See if I can. That one's probably beyond patching, but she's all original except for the stereo. And I did put the gauges in, but I still have the original vent, and I have most of the original parts. But I did do a little work to the motor. It's running a B-cam, some other horsepower additives. I do have the cover on this one. And other than that, that's about it. I think I put a new pony insulator on that, but there's that one. I'm gonna put the original cheese grater lights back on it. These the Alex look nice, but that one of these is cracked, and this one, the butyl tape and the clips aren't holding anymore, so I either gotta repair that or do that with 79 Dodge. I'll get that off too. Alright, back at it. It's not getting any warmer out still. We're closing in on April and it's 28 degrees out. I got my little heater running. Got a kind of a big shipment of parts in. Elmar, CJ Pony. I think that's Elmar on the bottom. Got a few other things in. I was mentioning in one video that I did that this dew wipe, I was going to have to trim it, but I do not. I just realized that it fits in there with just a little like spring tension. So today I was going to work on the T Tops. I had to take one of my locks off and take it to a locksmith. The car didn't come with keys for the T Tops, so I had to make one, and then I realized that there was two different locks. So at one point, either somebody put a different T Top on it, or they replaced a lock, and of course they don't match. So I took the plastic off of them, and there was a few cracks, and I plastic welded them and used some 2-part epoxy to strengthen where they cracked around where they fastened to the T-tops. They're at my office, and I was going to paint them, but I forgot to bring my adhesion promoter, so I'll do that probably on Monday. Other than that, I started, this was the nice crumbled seals for the handles on the T-tops. I have replacement kits. The locks come out with these goofy one-way screws, so I just dremelled a slot in them and took them out. It was fairly easy. I did replace the door lock on the passenger door. That was a fun little project. Today I think I'm going to, besides organizing a little bit, I'm going to take the intake out and do a valve cover gaskets. They are seeping on both sides, so I might as well do that today, and I will get back with you intermittently. Sorry. Now we're back, just cleaning off the gasket off this intake. I don't know why Ford put stuff dead nuts where you can't reach it, but I guess it's doesn't fall off or get damaged. But we're gonna have to replace a couple hoses. These just were dry rotted. You know, typical mouse nest underneath here, just vacuuming it out. There's a couple couple things I want to fix and replace. I'm going to just replace a bunch of the hoses that I had to take off today. They were brittle and tore. I might put an extension on that one. This right here that broke or cracked. Other than that, just trying to get my hands in areas that are short arms don't help, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, I got the intake off. I don't remember if I said that before. Cleaned it off, got my first valve cover off, and of course it's nice. It's the old cork Ford. It's brittle. This won't get out, but everything looks pretty clean in there. I'm pretty excited about that. A couple of my valve cover bolts were not even finger tight, so I'm probably assuming that that's why it was leaking, and it's a brittle old gasket. So I'm gonna get it cleaned up. I'm gonna paint my valve covers. I gotta go get some paint and some brake clean and some other stuff and clean this up. And then I gotta get some new hoses here and there. So I will be back. All right, both valve covers off. I got them soaking in some degreaser, hot water, trying to clean off all the years of sludge and everything else. It's on the outside. They were clean on the inside, but had to run to AutoZone and get a lot of new vacuum lines. That all the corroded ones, they didn't come off too easy. So I'm gonna clean up my intake and probably spray it with high temp silver looking paint. It's yeah, it needs some help. Alright, well, I cleaned up and sprayed the valve cover and the intake manifold and waiting for them to dry, and then I'm going to put a quick coat of clear on it using the paint from AutoZone. It's this is the clear. It's it was the best that AutoZone had to offer, so I went with it, and it seems to be going on all right. Need to get this put back together. So as soon as that dries, I'll be off to the valve covers and manifold back on, and it's back to better things with molding, or weather stripping, I should say. So I got the book with the Ford recommended for T Tops. I printed it off online. It's got all the T Top pages. I think I got it out of 4-Eyed Geek, 4eyedgeeks.com. Pretty cool guys that posted it. So that's actually an interior screw list. So that's about it. Alright, well, got the valve covers back in with the new gaskets, and I think I'm going to let the clear coat dry on the Plenum a little longer, and then replace all the vacuum lines that were corroded or broke. So I think I'm going to do a little cleanup underneath the there's the air conditioning compressor. This, I don't know what you call it. Needs a little paint, and I think that's all. I'm going to call it a day.